Individuals always try to control narratives, and during times of crisis, there will be quite a number of conspiracies, people trying to control the discussion. Because if you control the discussion, the narrative, the message, you have power. So, of course, there are a number of different suggestions as the New World Order, who might have created COVID-19, why was it created, stuff like that. And in the absence of concrete proof, I cannot really latch on to any particular conspiracy. But as a messenger, as an educator, I would like to reassure our people that this is not the end of the world, or it is not a new kind of epoch or cleansing or beginning. It may be that, but there is hope. Yet, we could look on the brighter side, and COVID-19, coronavirus, has given us an opportunity for a restart, to go back to basics, to doing the things that we did to survive before, beginning with hand hygiene. If we practice proper hand hygiene and respiratory etiquette, we should be fine. Keep our distance as much as possible, and understand that anxiety, the kind of anxiety that we now feel, is part of a normal reaction to fear, because we are fearful. What is really happening? What is that COVID-19 about? Like saw tea. So the fact that we are anxious, we are even stressed out, is quite okay. It is just how we cope, how we deal with it, how we lean on people, how we seek assistance and support for the anxiety and the depression and the stresses that we now feel. So we pretty much pull together, we come together, we protect each other, we share and we care. And that is what the authorities are asking us to do: stay home. And by staying home, I was able to have a discussion with one of the technical people in government, and staying home does not mean to stay inside your house and never come out. Because believe you me, there are people who have been calling me, and people who call me for other people, because I message, I speak, people expect me to be able to have answers to them. So I got answers from the technical people. And Monsieur, Madam, when you are told that we're on full lockdown, you stay home, that means you stay in your premises or on your premises. Not necessarily in your house and never even look out. Because there is no beast outside trying to grab you. Yes, there is a virus that's lurking, but it cannot travel on its own. People must be with you and around you to possibly infect you. So if you are safe with your family in your own little unit, you can be in your yard, sit at the back of your house under the tree, go on your hammock, take a little walk around your yard in your premises. Don't go to the neighbor necessarily, or walk down the streets, or take a lime to the next village. That's what they're asking you not to do. But it is lunacy to expect somebody to sit in their house all day, all night, doing nothing for a whole weekend. May say, Madam Sorty, go and take a little walk, exercise yourself. Do not go to the neighbor, or ask the neighbors to come over and have a block party drinking. No. Find useful engagement. Play Scrabble, Snakes and Ladders, moral hopscotch. Do a readathon, do Bible studies. Do history lessons. Talk about the history of the village of your family. Cook, bake, play jacks. Do jump rope, play card games, lag, wob, romy, pepper, brags, capot, play dominoes. Teach the children to cook, learn about the children. Do a little dancing, play school. Messier, quick storytelling. Read a book, practice Creole, practice Kokoy, Afwawi. These are the things that we can do while we are at home. Learn your members of your family again, or some of them you never even knew. Let the children draw. Let them express themselves to you. Let them tell you what they think or feel in drawing. Drawing gives you an insight into the child's mind. Those of us who have been very busy going out every day on the internet, well, you can still do the internet. Not for Netflix per se, because Netflix is not a cultural thing that really works for the people as much. Do the things that really help. Do the research that is necessary to keep you attuned, because we're going to continue going to school after that. I'm still in school. I'm doing my schooling. I'm still teaching students. People still learn. So let us use the moment to learn, to bond, to make time to understand the people who live with us. Many of them that we have not probably had a conversation with for months, maybe even years. Relax a bit. That is what COVID-19 has given us. Another opportunity to get it right, to come together, to build up those units that we have within our little small structures, and then expand those units to the wider community when that curfew is lifted. And it's a good thing that the curfew is on, because that coronavirus thing cannot be spread if people do not spread it. So the curfew is good. There are talks about the legality of it. It doesn't really matter as such now. The fact is, the result of having it is a good thing. When we get out of curfew situation, well, fellas will get blows for what they did and how they did stuff. But for now, we need to come together as a community. If we are divided against this fight, if we are divided against ourselves for this coronavirus fight or coronavirus fight, no adeba, we will never succeed. We really people, and I'm talking to our people, my people, our dear people, my loving people, we have to come together. Yes, the leaders are doing what they have to do, but we the people have more to do. And I'm challenging us today to do the things that we can do, the suggestions that I gave and more. Let us build up the kind of immunity against corona or COVID-19. And at the end of the day, we will be better for it. Because we are a small unit, we are a small country, so we certainly can cleanse our country and ourselves from this deadly pandemic called COVID-19. That is my Sunday talk for today. Let's have a conversation and see what happens next.